Hello everybody, it is I, Jay, from Dusty Towers, and welcome to our 20th devlog in the Project Frost and Flames devlog series. So you may have noticed that I am returning to this more live format, and that's mainly because I had vacation from all the way to December 24th, I think, to the 29th. So, the week I would have spent editing the video was spent hanging out with my family because I live in the US and we have Thanksgiving and stuff. And personally, I value hanging out with family over the development of this game. At least most of the time. But that being said, I did make some progress, and even though it's not a lot, I'll go over it, and I'll probably go over it in more detail since to make up for the fact that I didn't make a whole lot of it. So, first off, let's go back all the way down here. Let's see where is it? It's West Castletown. Oh, I forgot. I think it's Burn Avenue or something like that. But as you can see here, it's expanded. This area, as you can see, as I said when I first made it, this area will contain a lot of NPCs for quests, and it will slowly expand. That is still true. As you can see, it was once just a one singular house. Now we have 9 houses with 3 NPCs, all of which have their own quests. Well, not all of them have their own quests. Some of them are actually part of the same quest, but we'll go into that in more detail later. Besides that, I also got to right around I got around to completing the Nottingham capital. We have the inn, which is complete, the teleportation station, which has been changed a bit, and the all-in-one mall. So first, let's go to the teleportation station. You can now go in and you can actually use it now. Well, like before, you could only get the pass and stuff, and then just give you generic sample text when selecting an area. But now you can teleport between Natia and, well, the Nottingham capital and the Ferrarian capital, which is really cool. I'm planning on maybe starting the Tarian capital and the paths that connect it uh, in December, which is tomorrow. I'd have to, well, I say like a lot when I'm not doing scripted stuff. But yeah, besides that, there's not a whole lot here. In the inn, I have added a lot of floors. Like I've said, and I think in my last devlog, I'm working on making less maps, but having these maps be bigger. So in order to save an amount of map space, I have just one large map with all the floors on it. It also came in handy, because that means I didn't have to travel so much to look between NPCs. Speaking of NPCs, you can interact with these doors over here to get 5 new costumes for your characters. What exactly those costumes are, I'll leave them for you to find out, or maybe even think about. Who knows? Maybe you'll even see it if you look very closely in this video. Let me see though. Next is the mini mall thing, as I've so cleverly named it. The Snow Layer Mall, because it's a layered mall. Get it? We have a weapon shop, armor shop, and item shop, all in one. And this is probably the best shop in the game at the moment. At least at the moment, because as you go through the game, the private shop in the manor will get upgraded with better stuff. But these shops right here, have like the largest inventory in the entire game, meaning they have a lot of stuff. So as soon as you get access to the Nottingham capital, it might be worth coming over here to check the stuff they have out. Besides that, there isn't a lot to talk about map-wise. I think I've changed some of the enemies. Oh yeah, I changed some of the enemies, like, the Mother Clucker enemy. Where is it? The Mother Clucker. It didn't have a skill curve, not a stat curve, and it didn't have a max level. It now has both. It has a stat curve and a max level of level 30. So now you won't be fighting level 35 Mother Cluckers, which is cool. And let's see. I think that's it enemy-wise. Oh no, we did rebalance some other enemies, I'm pretty sure. Either that or I did that last devlog near the end of the month. But besides that, the only real main thing to talk about is a new side quest. I'm not going to go into specifics what the side quest is about, but basically, it's a side quest where you talk to a series of NPCs and help them out with certain things, we'll just say. But in return, each one will give you an item. And these items, at the moment, are probably the best items in the whole game. Let's see, in order, they are Roman Sword, the Magical Red Jacket, the Paint Gun, the Keytar Staff, and the Golden Axe. These items were all suggested by my crew members over at the Project Fossil Flames Discord. These are Helios, Magic, Oreo, and Jack. All of them suggested these, or at least gave me vague ideas of what they'd get based them off of. First is Roman Sword. It's the most simple. It's a sword with the name Roman engraved on it. It deals light damage and melee damage, and it increases your hit rate. But that's not all. It also, all these ideas were changed a bit so that they would synergize really well together, which is something that not a lot of these items really had. They had, like, baseline synergy, like, oh, hey, that's what increases attack, well, this attack uses, like, a buff at all. But, like, now these have actual synergy. As I said earlier, Roman Sword deals light damage, and the Magical Red Jacket increases magic attack, magic defense, decreases your HP a ton, decreases the amount of damage you'll take with ice, but it also was supposed to increase it increases light damage dealt. You can see it right here. I have my windows open, and the light is... Holy fuck, that's a loud car. The light is blocking some of the screen, so I'm having a hard time seeing. But also, if you can't tell, I'm a little sick at the moment. Allergies, the best. But yeah, it increases light damage, it decreases ice damage taken, it increases your evasion by a ton, and your defenses and attack by a bit. But it also decreases your HP by 1,000, meaning it really is a trade-off. But if you give this to Jack, and then you give him Roman Sword, which is also the strongest sword in the game at the moment, you will wreck some shit. It is really good. Next up is the Paint Gun. The Paint Gun is a gun that shoots paint. Pretty simple, and increases your hit rate, but it has basically a 100% chance of inflicting covered in paint. Covered in paint will make it so that when the enemy has it, they are pretty sure their agility stat is cut in half, which means they will usually attack later on in the turns. But it also means that they take like double or like 150% increase, or no, like a 50% increase in electric damage taken, which synergizes really well with the next item, the Keytar Staff. This staff isn't anything special, melee and thunder damage, so thunder damage obviously synergizes well with Paint Gun. However, it also has a chance of this. Guard Unleashed, 50%, 656. I can't read it because of the fucking window. Hold on. Yeah, so... Oh, I'm an idiot. I forgot I have the screen. I have two monitors on my right screen. I can see perfectly. Okay, I'm dumb. Anyways, as you can see, it decreases like speed, but it increases other stats by a bit. However, the main important thing is this. When guarding, you have a 50% of chance of unleashing the skill of the ID of 656. This skill, if I can show it to you, is Determination. All allies get a All allies get a boost to all of their stats. This inflicts the Iron Will state, which is also this, and it also has a really high MP cost, even though I thought I got rid of that because I gave them set MP costs. They're still hella expensive though, 150 for each cast, 30 for each cast, etc. However, oh wow, I really forgot. I can't believe I forgot to do this when I was doing it earlier. But yeah, 50% chance to do that when guarding. So you have a 50% chance of not being able to guard when you want to, but in return, yeah, everyone gets a big fucking boost. a really good boost in that case. This is probably one of the best items for Leona at the moment, if not the best one. So, yeah, this quest, while long and relatively annoying, is very much worth it. And then finally, the item I added, the Golden Axe. Has a chance of performing golden slashes upon using regular attack and has a backstory nobody cares about. Now, this is the only item that doesn't really have a synergy. With that being said, it really doesn't fucking matter. Weapon Unleashed 35% 173 is a unique attack called Golden Slashes. Golden Slashes is, well, let me show you. Golden Slashes is a very strong attack that will... Oh, fuck, I passed the dick. Okay, there we go. Basically, what it does is it hits the enemy like 4 times and deals a ton of damage. But it also increases your crit rate, which meaning that since it hits 4 times, the chances of you hitting the target with a crit at least once is heavily increased. This also does not take into account one of the skills Dick has, or will get rather, which will always deal a crit, but will deal the crit multiplier will be based off of his crit rate. So yeah, while this weapon doesn't really have any unique synergies with the other items, it is definitely really good on the character that it goes with. Let me see. Oh, besides that though, I don't think there actually is a whole lot to talk about. Oh, no, there is actually. You may have actually noticed it when we were browsing through the skills, but Oreo has blessed us with some new icons. Let me see if I can pull them up here. He's been working on this for a while, and they are really good, like really good. So, let me see. If I can bring it up, I will. Sorry about this. I would have liked to do the editing, however, since, as I said earlier, I was busy, I really couldn't. And I don't feel like delaying the devlog. But anyways, here it is. It takes a bit to load. Oh, frick. There we go. Any second now. My computer is, it's been really slow lately. But, as I was saying, here we have all the good stuff. We have new buff and debuff icons, as well as elemental icons. We have a new icon for fire, ice, electricity, water, earth, wind, light, and dark. As well as new icons for the buff skills, for the passive skills, or auto skills, and the time skills. And that's about it for these new icons. This doesn't seem like a lot, but this actually took Oreo a while. Especially electricity. Me and Oreo talked for a while about what to do about electricity, because we came with the same idea of we don't want a generic lightning bolt because it's generic, but at the same time, we both had a hard time finding an icon that looked well. So we combined our ideas of a plasma ball and our idea of the generic lightning bolt, and we put them together, and it looks really good. It took some time, but overall, I think it came out well. But out of all the icons, my favorite definitely are the dark icon and the light icon. They are actually, you may be able to see, but they are maybe actually references to other games. If you can guess what games these are references to. The fuck? Wait, maybe next time I should probably close my window before recording. But as I was saying, if you can guess what the light and dark icons are based off of, from what games and what characters they're based off of, let me know in the comment section. You may be able to tell, you may not. It all depends. But anyways, that's basically it. Yeah, there really isn't anything else to talk about. A large amount of time was spent working on this side quest. But overall, I really enjoyed this month. It just was a shame I didn't get a whole lot of time to work on it because the last week was spent hanging out with my family, and the week before that was the final week of my school trimester. Which meant finals, a lot of assignments, and I really just didn't have enough time to actually work on the game. But on the bright side, we are starting a new trimester either tomorrow on the 1st or the 2nd of December, who cares? And it will be a lot more simple. Let's hope I don't fail chemistry this time. Jeez. Anyways, this video's gone on for long enough. It's 15 minutes. I'm not gonna try and stretch content for things that don't have content. So, yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. Hit like and subscribe if you really enjoyed this devlog series. It lets me know that people appreciate my work, and it will also allow YouTube to recommend these videos to other people, hopefully. But yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one, gamers. Peace.